Hey guys, how's it going? Uh, I got a field update for you. Chickens doing really good. They're happy. They're gonna be moved tomorrow morning. We're just gonna pull that ahead 10, 20 feet. Utilize the existing fence line over here. We're gonna utilize that existing fence line to expand their run. And this new fence that I got from the estate or the consignment auction, Daly's consignment auction. But yeah, so we're just gonna make them basically double the area space that they have because they're only gonna get bigger. So these bigger guys are 6 weeks old, and the little guys are, I think, 3 or 4 weeks old. I'm not 100% sure right now. I have to talk to my business partner to find out for sure. But another little thing. So for the past week, I have taken some strawberries and some lemons and I put them in a jar. Chickens are eating them now, the strawberries and lemons. But I put them in a jar, added maple syrup, water, and the fruit. And every day I opened it up, added more maple syrup, and closed her off. And after about a week of doing this, actually it's maybe been more than a week, but I've created somewhat of an alcoholic beverage. You can see that layer of carbonation there. Yeah, it worked pretty well actually. I enjoy it. The fruit was starting to get a little white and foamy and a little, I don't know, it just didn't seem, I don't know. I don't know if I should be using lemons and strawberries. I know I can do it with ginger. I've made ginger bug before and ginger beer. So I assume it's the same process to make any kind of fermented beverage, but I just don't know the safety features or whatever. Like, I'm not that familiar with what I'm doing, but if anyone has any ideas or if I'm doing the right thing, let me know. I decided to pull the fruit out today just because it wasn't looking right to me. And like I said, I've done it with ginger. I've never done it with anything else. So to do it with strawberries and lemons, it's a damn good drink. It's a really, really good drink. So, and I'm pretty sure the alcohol content is like anywhere between 2 and 4%, I guess. I don't really, it's hard to say. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys a little update. I just got done cooking some potatoes and our farm beef. Sorry, the bowl had leftover pasta in it, but yeah. So I'm just living my best life out here, yo. These fields are beautiful. It's great out here. I got a burn going in the barrel. We got a project coming up. All that wood over there and a bunch more is going to be used to build a cabin so I can be here in the wintertime. And I've got some wood over there that I'm going to be using to either build a duck pen or a rabbit tractor because I'm thinking about getting rabbits. Or I might end up using it for one of my water projects, like a water tower or a little water basin, or a high perch so that I can gravity feed water down through. Yeah. So I want to take this opportunity to talk to you guys a little bit about, what I'm doing, um, why I'm doing it. My goal of coming here and being out on this journey of farming when I've never had any experience with it before, never even thought about it. I just, you know, back when I got sick with leukemia, and I just started to realize that, food and health are obviously closely connected. And just I look watching Food Inc. and listening to Joel Salatin and like a lot of others, the food that you buy in the grocery store, and then watching Food Inc. really helped me, because seeing the food, all the animals and the GMO and just everything about it was just made me sick. And it didn't deter me from eating meat because I love meat, but I've, you know, it just give me a better idea of, okay, I want to know where my food comes from and what goes in it. So that's basically what I've been doing since I moved out here in February. I've been working slowly and slowly to uh, gain more self-sufficiency every day. And now that I have moved from a small town to an even smaller town in a farm, now I have the opportunity to raise my own beef, raise my own chicken, raise my own vegetables. I can pretty much do whatever I want. And I'm harnessing that. I'm taking that in my hands and saying, I want to be secure. I want to know where my food comes from. I want to know what goes in it. And I want to be the one to butcher them. I want to be the one to harvest it. I just want control. I'm tired of feeling like I have to rely on a broken system to feed me when I know that's not secure. That food isn't always going to be there. I mean, sure, it may seem like it with grocery stores having a surplus and mass production and all that jazz, but that stuff's not certain. One day like in the States, I don't see much food shortages going on here. When I go to the grocery store, I see everything on the shelves, but I see my friends in Tennessee, North Carolina. I see people all over the States, even my own mother in Arizona. I see food shortages going on down there. And in my experience, Canada's always been a little bit behind the States in some respects. So I feel like it's coming. Supply chains are running thin. Things are not going as people would comfortably want them to. We've all got complacent. I've lived in the city my whole life, and you know what? I'm one of those kids that I probably told you, if you asked me where the food comes from, I probably told you the grocery store. But, now I'm happy to have more security in my food. I am growing things for the first time in my life. I have never grown a garden before, and now I'm growing potatoes, tomatoes, lettuce, onions, carrots, radishes, beets, and I'm also doing little side projects like propagating strawberries, blueberries, mulberries around the bush line of the immediate areas that I am, and uh, raising my own meat. I'm a huge meat eater. I honestly have been trying to get myself ready to go on a more paleo carnivore diet, because I feel like it's going to be better for my inflammation, better for my nerves, better for my just things that are ailing me at the moment. I and that's why I got these chickens. I mean, I got these 300 chickens because I know exactly what I'm feeding them. Uh, the only problem that I have with these chickens and what I'm doing with them is I'm feeding them grain, and they are on grass and they do get compost, but the majority of their diet is vegetable-based protein grain, and I am not a big fan of that. But that's another one of the things that I want to get more secure about. I want to start growing things that my animals can eat. And everything I eat, my animals can eat. Now the problem that I see is I need to be able to supplement the protein that they need. They need, like, you know, anywhere from 15 to 18 to 20% protein. And I see these mixes of these grain bags and what's in them and what they have, and I try to buy organic as much as I can. But I feel like I could be, you know, I could be growing or producing all the things that my chickens need. I have a friend of mine that lives near the native reservation that is going to allow me to transplant a bunch of purple amaranths. Now I wish there was red amaranth because it produces way more seeds, but purple's fine. I don't mind that. And the chickens will love it. They'll love the whole plant. And I'm going to try growing some millet from seed and some hull-less oats. Feed those to my chickens, as well as, you know, when we butcher a cow, you know, meat scraps and things, and you know, go in there, and our food compost goes directly to the chickens. And sooner than later, you know, in the near future, after these chickens are gone and done, said and done, I am thinking I'm going to switch to an egg laying system where I have like 50 to 100 egg layers. And I want to try to feed them on nothing but compost, nothing but food scraps, no grain buying. And if I'm putting grain on, I want it to be my grain with my labor in it. Now, I really like the people over at Permapastures Farms. They do the chicken tractor on steroids, which is a system that feeds the animals nothing but compost and microbiota that's within the piles. Now, we do feed our animals compost here, our chickens compost, but we don't really produce enough right now to pile it in such a way, or have mounds and whatnot. We don't really do it that way. But in the future, I would like to try and run that system, because I know how, I've seen the production that it can give, and I'm happy with that. Alright guys, I know this was a long video. I notice I have a fair bit of views on some of my videos, but no one's subscribed. I got 9 subscribers, guys. I'm not trying to make a living out of this. I'm not even really trying to make much or any money off of it. I just really want to get the word out. I want to let people know what I'm doing, to either inspire them, to show them that, hey, I'm a guy that came from the city that has no clue what he's doing, and I'm getting by. I'm doing it. All I do is follow people like Permapastures Farms, like Renewed Homestead, Sow the Land, Justin Rhodes, Bumpy Road Farms, you know, Roots and Refuge. I follow people that inspired me, and I strive to follow suit in being secure with my food. I mean, permaculture has helped me in ways that have changed my life completely. Like, I might not be employing a lot of these permaculture systems that I soon to hopefully do, but, you know, I gotta start somewhere, and I think I'm doing pretty good for what I got and for what's going for me. So, yeah, man, everybody, just tell your friends, share it off. The people that I listed that are my inspiration, go watch them, go check them out. They're all doing amazing things, and all things that I strive to do myself and am working towards every day. So, with that being said, catch you guys on the next one, and happy farming.